Statement?
Sure.
Well, we're just happy to be moving on. I thought, I told our team, I thought the first 20 minutes of the game, we didn't play great. I think we were pressing, and I don't blame them. I mean, they're kids. They want to play in the dance. They want to continue their season. So there's a lot of pressure. It's hard to beat a team back-to-back like that. So give our guys credit. We came out of the locker room and played a little bit better offensively. I thought defensively we were fine, other than not being able to rebound the ball out of the zone. But offensively we loosened up and played a lot better, a lot more confident in the second half, along with getting some offensive putbacks. So we live to fight another day.
Questions, please, over there on the right.
Chris, you obviously avoided a bad loss tonight, so even with what you regards to Butler tomorrow, do you think you're in the tournament?
I don't know. I'm going to stick with my buddy Jim Boeheim. I don't know.
Right here in front.
Yeah, in the second half. Yeah. In the second half, you guys started going, what I saw in the first half, you guys started coming to the middle. Taking the ball right to the hoop. They didn't have a defensive big guy. Are you, tomorrow, I don't know if you guys practice for 2 games ahead or if you just practice for the 1 game when you have 19 hours to turn around right now and play Butler. But can you do the same kind of thing tomorrow and take advantage? Because DePaul had at times was going with 4 guards.
Yeah, I mean, but give those guys credit. They really slough off. They really crowd the lane. They put defenders that are off the ball in the lane. And so while they may not have the size and strength to maybe deal with a Rasheed Gaston or Sean for us, they do it with numbers. And, I thought in the second half we took a little bit of advantage of the interior. I thought Quetin did a great job of getting in the lane. But that's always our game plan. We want to get the ball into the lane, whether it's post-ups, whether it's drives, whether it's offensive rebounds, and we did it much better in the second half than the first.
In the back, Zach.
For coach or the players, how much did JP's shot change things? I know it's only 3 points, but it just seemed like it really sent you guys into the locker room feeling good, and obviously the second half was a different game.
Yeah, I thought it brought a lot of momentum to the locker room. We were down 4. I don't think we hit a shot in a while, and then he just comes down and hits that shot. It kind of brings more life into us, into the locker room, and it just gave us more confidence.
I mean, knowing you're down 1, with the ball coming out with the possession, I'd echo Trey's sentiments. I mean, it was a big-time shot, and, we don't expect much less out of JP.
Over here on the left line.
This is for Trevon. You started this game 0 for 8, but then you started to hit some shots. So what's your mentality when you're 0 for 8 and just nothing's going in?
When that happens, I just think, still be aggressive, but, find better shots, easier shots. Maybe start inside and then work my way out, kind of get lost into the game. And so just taking what the defense gives me, pretty much.
Over here on the right.
Trevon, you started out 0 for 8, as he mentioned, and ended up being the leading scorer. Was there something that Coach said to you, or what was the mentality there?
He just kept instilling the confidence in me, telling me that those were great shots. Some of the shots I was taking was pretty good, just fell in and out, and just to keep being aggressive. And, when I, like I said, get lost into the game, make right passes, play hard on defense, everything else is going to follow. So.
Right here in front, John.
You may have had the toughest injury of the year a month ago. Do you feel like the team's adjusted? You got 2 guys there who don't get to sit on the bench much, as a JP, but do you feel like the adjustments have been made, or are you still in an experiment with, obviously Sumner's been gone a month now?
I wouldn't say it's an experiment at all. I just think we're not as deep of a team as we used to be. But that freshman down there is doing a terrific job, and he grows more confident each and every day. The one thing he's done a terrific job all year long, whatever his role's been, is he's been a really, really good defender for us. And we don't have the luxury at times for any of our guys to get in foul trouble. And so that's prevented us from being more of a man-to-man team here down the stretch. But, I think our team's adjusted. It's just we're just a little bit different team.
Right here on the left.
Coach, you mentioned a lot of pressure on the players early. What kind of advantage is it to get that out of the way tonight and then build momentum with a victory going into tomorrow?
Well, I can tell you it beats the alternative. So I don't really know how to answer that question. I just know that we got a big challenge tomorrow. Our guys understand how good Butler is, the type of year they've had all year, and I expect us to play better tomorrow than we did tonight, but, that'll be determined tomorrow.
Last question down here.
Last question is for Quentin. Obviously, the injury to Ibn Sumner put you in a bad spot. You guys struggled with the 6-game streak before these 2 games. So can you explain how well you did tonight has given you some confidence?
I feel like, I just took advantage of what the defense gave me. My game is to get to the rim, and then make my team better if somebody comes over. But my whole mindset today was, get to the rim, do the same thing you usually do. And it just worked out today.
Xavier, thank you.
Thanks, John.
See you tomorrow. Yep. Take your seat.